What's cooking, guys, and welcome to my channel. In today's video I'm making a very simple and easy one sheet pan meal with some seasoned chicken and some vegetables on the side, my roasted potatoes. I love these types of one sheet pan or one pot meals because it's just easy cleanup afterwards. Nobody wants to be cleaning up hours after cooking, so you cook in one pan or one pot and just cleanup is a breeze afterwards. So stay tuned for the recipe for this one sheet pan chicken and vegetables meal. Subscribe to my channel if you're new here and if you would like to join the foodie family. And now let's get cooking. I have 4 pieces of leg quarters here, the thigh and the drumstick, and I've already cleaned this and removed the skin as well and made some slits in it so the seasoning can really get absorbed in there. And to this I'm going to drizzle a few tablespoons of olive oil. Then I have dried thyme leaves, which is great on chicken, and I added about a teaspoon. And then I have some black pepper, and I'm going to eyeball in about 1 teaspoon as well, but you can add it to your taste. All the spices today will be between half to 1 teaspoon, guys, but you can eyeball in however much you like. And then I have some adobo seasoning, which is pretty much just all-purpose seasoning. And then I have some garlic powder. You can also use fresh garlic, maybe about 4 cloves. Then I have some smoked paprika to add a depth of flavor and smokiness. Again, just eyeballing in about a teaspoon. And then my secret ingredient is cinnamon, which adds a hint of sweetness to the chicken. Now I have some dried parsley for more herbaceous flavors. And of course some onion powder. And lastly, a little salt to my taste, about a teaspoon of it again, but of course you can add it to your taste. And now using my hands, I'm just going to coat the chicken with all those wonderful spices and seasonings I added, making sure each piece is well seasoned. And then you can marinate this anywhere between 2 to 8 hours. If you're going to season it before going to work and then cook it after you come back, that is going to be perfect. Next, I'm going to peel 4 medium-sized potatoes, but you can use any amount you want depending on the amount of people you are feeding. I like to make these one-pan meals over the weekend, and it's perfect to bring for lunch to work. And it's also a great meal prepping dish. Once peeled, you want to cut these into wedges or big chunks. You can cut them however you want, guys. This is a very rustic dish. Next I have a green pepper, and I'm just going to cut it into thick slices to kind of resemble the size of the potatoes. I also have a sweet orange pepper here to add color and taste contrast. Again, just cutting it like the other pepper into thick slices. Then I have 1 onion here, and I'm just going to slice it, again keeping the slices kind of thick. Once these caramelize down, they will add a bit of sweetness to the veggies, but you don't have to add this if you're not into onions like that. And after slicing them, I'm just separating them from each segment, but again keeping it very rustic and not being precise. Now let's preheat the oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. And in the meantime, you want to take a big baking sheet pan, and to this I'm going to drizzle some olive oil on it so nothing sticks. Then I'm going to add the sliced onions in the middle. And of course my colorful peppers that I'm going to place on the sheet pan as well. And lastly, my wedge cut potatoes. There's no rhyme or reason on how you should do this part. You can set these up however you like, guys. Now we have to season the veggies too, and I have some olive oil here that I'm going to drizzle on, just a couple of tablespoons. Then I have some garlic powder, about a teaspoon of it sprinkled all on the veggies. I have more of that adobo seasoning again, the all-purpose seasoning, sprinkling all over the potatoes and the peppers. And you can also use regular all-purpose seasoning too. Then I have thyme leaves that are perfect for the potatoes. I also have a teaspoon of dried parsley. You can also use fresh parsley here. And again, onion powder too, keeping the seasonings similar to what I added on the chicken, minus the smoked paprika and the cinnamon, just to keep the same type of seasoning theme going throughout the whole tray. And then I have black pepper to taste, and I'm coarsely grinding the pepper all over the veggies. And then salt, of course, to my taste. All the seasoning most of us always have in the pantry or in the house, so this is just that easy of a meal to make. Use what you already have. If you don't have something that I used, you can completely omit it and use what you have in the house. And now toss all your veggies up with the olive oil and the seasonings to coat everything really, really well. It doesn't matter if you want to mix them all up together, but I'm keeping the potatoes separate from the peppers and the onions because each veggie cooks at a different rate. And look at my beautifully seasoned potato. These are going to be so good, guys. Once the veggies are seasoned, I'm just going to make room for the chicken. And you can put the really well marinated chicken on the same tray as well. Everything will cook together. The chicken juices will also help to flavor the veggies and vice versa. And here is a before shot of my one pan chicken and veggies dinner. So easy to assemble everything and looks so colorful, healthy, and tasty already. And now let's bake this in the oven at 375 degrees Fahrenheit for anywhere between 45 minutes to 1 hour, or until the chicken is fully cooked and the potatoes are fork tender and have a nice golden color on the outside. I baked this for a little more than an hour because I like my chicken really well done and the veggies cooked down to perfection. And look at this one pan chicken dinner, guys. How incredible does it look? As I always say, you can adjust all the seasonings to your liking. You can change them up if you want or omit something that you don't have or you don't like. What I love about these one-pan meals is the ease of everything coming together all at once, and you didn't even have to be in the kitchen for too long cooking up a storm for your family or friends. It's also quite healthy depending on the choice of meats that you use. So that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed my very simple meal that you can make any time of the week, especially during the week if you are a working person. This type of meal just comes in so handy. You can prep everything in the morning before going to work and then cook the meal after you come back from work. It's just simple, and then cleanup is a breeze, as I said earlier. So it's one of my favorite types of meals to make in one pan or one pot. So I hope you enjoyed it too, and if you make it at home, make sure to tag me on all my socials. I love seeing that you guys create my recipes, and actually they end up looking better than what I make. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe before leaving. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Until then, take care of yourselves.